right. So the reason why I wanted you to do the first two by yourself was to show you what the quiz was going to have on it, because sentences just like this can happen on the quiz. So as we're doing this, since this is going to be something to help you for the quiz, I would like you to make the corrections that you're gonna. So you're going to be doing them correct when you're looking over them tonight. This is a great study tool. Okay. So you are tall and she is short. You are tall and she is short. Now, I'd like to have you guys come up and do this, but for time reasons, I want to keep it going. But you know, we do have time. So what we're going to do is, can I have someone volunteer to do the first one? Okay, Tatiana. So you go ahead and do that one, and then you pick somebody else to go. Let's go guy, girl, guy, girl, guy, girl. So you are tall and she is short. So if you get any wrong here, don't worry about it, okay? If you get something wrong, it's better to sometimes get it wrong the first time, because then when you see how to do it right, you can know to do it right the next time, rather than getting it right the first time and not knowing why necessarily. Like a lucky guess, if you will. Okay. Tú eres alto, ella es bajo, or baja. Very good. And that's an A at the end there because it's talking about a girl. It's feminine, yep. It's referring to a feminine adjective. Good. Pick a girl to the next one. Now it says there they, in parentheses girls, just hand it to any girl. Everybody has it done.
Alright, let's go get it.
That's okay. It's alright if you don't have it right. That's the confidence to go up there and be willing to get something wrong is good. And that's okay if you get something wrong. We're not going to think less of you. We're not going to think you're unintelligent. We're just going to know that you've made a mistake, and that's okay. Now it says they girls. Another way that you could see this, go ahead and continue. Another way that you could see this in translation this quarter is going to be those girls. Okay, don't try to do niñas or chicas for those girls, because it's going to be just a way that I'm trying to get you to use a particular pronoun. Looks like you may have turned it off.
It's like not working.
Because you're going like this. It's like a pen, maybe. You got to make sure that the camera can see in, so you can't write like this necessarily. Hold on a second, let me get that erased. Let's do that. Okay. And keep your hand behind the orange or the green strip. Ella, ellas, because it's plural. Ellas, just ella would be she. Those girls would be ellas. Okay? So this is a very, very common error. Okay, this is a very common error, and I'm glad that you did that. What this says, I'm going to correct the spelling real quick. Okay? What this says is, they funny. We forgot the verb. Now that's a very common issue when 8th graders start translating in my class. You can't forget the verb, and what would be the verb in here? Carlos? Ellas, not S. Son, yep. Ellas son graciosas, because it's plural. Ellas son. Don't forget the verb there. Okay, who's going to go next? Any guy? Ellas son graciosas. The family is serious. There will be no joking with this family. None whatsoever. La familia. Very good. That's from 7th grade, Amelia. Okay, now hold on before you sit down. What noun is the adjective referring to?
The family.
The family, and what gender is that noun? Perfect. Good, next one. A girl. You can talk about your vocab real quick. Copy down what she has in the lower right corner. Do I put a period on that? Now, young. How long does young last? Okay, maybe a couple of years. People call me young. Teachers call me a young teacher. I'm 29 years old, and I'm twice your age. Okay? Would you consider being young temporary?
No.
Okay, I guess it could be temporary, but what are the two main things for using ser? One of them is permanent, the other one is what, Tatiana?
For a long period of time.
For a long period of time, or an extended period of time. I would say that young age is an extended period of time, despite 8th graders feeling like you're grown-ups sometimes. So, why don't you change that estoy to the first person of ser? So hit the circle with the little eraser. So make that soy, and that would be better. Gracias. I hand it to a fella. So to explain why we chose that a little bit more. Yo soy joven. It's think about how temporary something like happiness is. Go. You don't have it done? Which one? Do you have 7 done?
No.
Okay, so I'll hand it off to Carlos. Just think of how temporary something like happiness is, to be happy, or to be sad, or to be standing. Okay, that would be a temporary situation. But age, with youngness, that's something that's for an extended period of time.
Attention disorder.
Like, what's that movie called? Benjamin Button.
Button.
Yeah, Benjamin Button, that might be temporary, but the thing is he aged as quick, he reverse aged as quick as we age, so that would also be an extended period of time.
I never saw it.
It's a good movie.
It's really
It was
creepy.
dumb.
I've never seen it once. It looks creepy sometimes.
It's not creepy, it's really a baby.
Being young is permanent because you're always going to be younger than
It's
someone.
I'm young at heart.
It's a change.
Want a girl? Very good. Sure, hand it to a girl. Eres atrevido? Good. And if you had atrevida there, that is also correct because it doesn't indicate whether we're talking to a guy or a girl.
Figure up.
Let's scroll down, and I'm going to have Maria do it. All right, Maria, what you're going to do is you're going to click this one here to make it so it is off of marker mode. You're going to go down like you would with a mouse. We are on number 7. Perfect. Then hit this one again. And to get rid of all that writing there, go ahead and hit this X here. Hit the blue pen. There you go. He is messy. I am organized. You do not want to be roommates. Does anybody share a room, or has anybody shared a room with a sibling that is completely opposite as far as tidiness goes? Yeah. The other thing about college with roommates is you have your own sections, hopefully, unless you do bunk beds, then it just kind of mixes up.
How did you want to be bunk?
It doubles the amount of room in your area. Me and my roommate switched around our room layout like twice, but we never did bunk beds. Él es desordenado, yo soy ordenada. Very good. That's an A, correct? The last thing. Good. So ladies, you should have that ordenada. Fellas, have it ordenado. So go ahead and hand it to Taco.
This is the only one that I didn't fully complete.
Okay, do number 9 then.
Alright.
And we'll go back to number 8. Okay, that's good. I would make it better by putting the ellos in front. So it's ellos son deportistas with an S, put an S on the end of that. Then there is a bigger eraser, which is the larger circle for next time.
How is it not eres two?
Eres tú?
Yeah.
Eres tú is you are you.
So,
Okay.
Because they, oh, I see what you're saying, because the way that we say it, go ahead and continue. The way that we say it in English is we say question words. We indicate that we're going to say a question with are, is, how, when, does, do, that sort of thing. We're saying a sentence. But in Spanish, we're missing something here, because right now this says, ellos son deportista. But what is the question saying?
son ellos deportista.
No, look in English.
Are they active?
So what you're saying is, ellos son deportista. But it's not this. Ellos son deportista? How do we make it say, ellos son deportista? Rather than, ellos son deportista. Ellos son deportista?
Oh my gosh.
Ellos son deportista? Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, upside down question marks. Upside down question marks are kind of tough, but what if you make like a loopy D and don't close it in, then put a dot at the top, that helps. Or if you didn't know how to do an upside down question mark, but now you know, you're like, oh, now I see. Okay, Taco, pick a girl to do the next one.
Can I do number 10? I don't know number 8.
Let's see. You have something written down, go for it.
But I don't know what.
That's all right. Oh, you have a blank.
Yeah, I didn't know what to put.
Okay, do number 10 then. We'll have someone who's gutsy.
Okay, he should do number Allie.
I should do number 8? No. I don't know how. Just kidding. So how you guys doing on this so far? Making some corrections? Since there's a section just like this on the quiz, are you glad we're doing this practice? Good. So who is willing to do number 8, guy or girl? Me.
I'll try.
Okay. That's all right. It's okay to be almost. It's okay to be. I appreciate your courage. Are you all hardworking? That should have been something that I asked you guys on the first day. Or more importantly, for middle schoolers, are you willing to work hard?
Okay, I don't know if that's how you.
Okay, we'll see. Keep going. Okay. Very good. Thank you. I see good stuff. I see some stuff that can be improved upon. Now, what does ustedes mean? Look over there. You all. So that means that you all is taken care of. Because what this says right now is you all. So I'm just going to go. Take away that. Usted es trabajador. I'm going to make it plural. Do you guys remember the notes that we took? How to make a word plural that ends in a consonant?
Put an S.
I heard it over there. E-S. E-S. Ustedes trabajadores. We're missing something though, aren't we? What is it? Son. Ustedes son. Remember, we forgot the verb again. That's a very common error, and I'm glad that it happened twice. So you are sure to make sure that you have a conjugation of ser there. Make sure you have a conjugation of ser there. So it's ustedes son trabajadores. Are you all hardworking?
No.
Are there any questions?